My name is Lizzie Edwards and I'm 23 years old.
My name is Ben and I am 22.
I'm Ingrid Thompson and I'm 19.
Hi, I'm Christopher Mascarenas Keys and I'm 24.
In Mazuzu, Malawi.
I went to Sangilo in Malawi.
I was in Mazuzu in Malawi.
I went to Cape Coast, Ghana.
ICS is a programme run by the Department for International Development which encourages young people from across the world to work together.
I was looking on the internet because I took a year out from school before I went to uni, and I knew I wanted to do some form of volunteering, and I actually found out about it. I was on the Latitude website and I came across ICS and I decided to apply for that.
I went to Goldsmiths in South East London and I did a degree in anthropology.
I am a graduate who is working before ICS.
I'm a student, I've just graduated from university doing sociology. I always had a desire to go to some of the world's most poorest communities and try and use my experience in life to help other people that are in worse situations.
Obviously different culture, different society, different attitudes to life, but I really did not know what to expect.
I expected to go on a huge adventure and to meet lots of new friends and to get some on-the-ground experience of working in the development field and working with a charity.
Nervous.
Mixed emotions. I was probably quite nervous to go away for 10 weeks, but I was also really excited about wanting to go out to a different country I've never been to before. We worked on a football project. It was called Football for Hope. It was run by Play Soccer Ghana, and it was a football centre that aimed to use sports as a tool to try and educate people that were in some very poor communities.
I worked for the charity called PAUSE, which stands for Added Power and Understanding in Sex Education, and I went into schools and taught sex education to Form 1 students. They were anywhere between 12 and 18 years old.
We worked, we did research, and then we also developed connections with local youth clubs within local women's groups.
Our group's primary aim was to improve the standard of preschool education in Sangilo, so we worked alongside the community and the local nurseries already established.
Most of them. We were a little bit ambitious and we wanted to get more done in the short time than we had. When it came to the peer education side, we met our aim. When it came to establishing and starting youth clubs and sessions within youth clubs, we only managed one at the very, very end. But there is a strong groundwork for the next group of volunteers to continue on and to develop from what we started.
We achieved a lot in our 10 weeks. We helped train the teachers, so we helped with that, and I feel that we really impacted on the standard of nursery education.
I lived in a host home with a counterpart.
I stayed with the Nurendas, our host family.
I think it's the best thing about the whole programme. It's amazing. I love my family so much.
It was strange at the beginning, coming from so much to so little, but then it was, as I got to know people and they got to know my name, it was really nice, and I made some really good friends in the local area.
A lot of confidence, a lot of employability skills, presentation skills, football skills.
I learned some Tambuka, enough to hold a short-ish conversation. I learned a lot about the culture, about the different attitudes, the role of Western ideas and how they had been absorbed within traditional Malawian belief system.
One of the biggest things it's taught me is that the West doesn't always know best, and that you don't just go in and enforce your views. It's all about you need to work with them so that they can make themselves sustainable.
We were in schools and we were teaching about misconceptions, and one of the students stood up and asked if a man has sex with a woman who's just had an abortion or given birth, will he die? And the colleague I was working with said yes, this is a general misconception in Malawi. and that was quite shocking, especially the person who we were working with was well educated.
When I first arrived there, I got sick on the second day that I arrived in Ghana. That was a terrible experience, and I didn't really like that.
My first week, I was a bit homesick and just not having a fab time, but then it got much better.
Leaving. I didn't want to leave at all. Oh, it's a hard one.
We had a football tournament against another partner organisation, and I scored the winning goal, which was I was quite happy about.
When I met all my new family and I got to know them.
I honestly don't know.
We were like going to the airport and I was like, oh my god, I'm not going back to Malaysia, like, I'm leaving. It's horrible. Yeah.
Mixed emotions, I'm happy to be back, but also sad that I've had to leave people that I've met out there. It's a great opportunity to not only develop personally but also try and make a difference and see the world.
It looks good on CV, and they do something that is very, very different and challenging from everyday way of life.
Make the most of every moment because it goes too quickly, and really make a huge effort to get involved in the community because it's fantastic and you'll get a lot from it if you immerse yourself.
Just to go there with an open mind, expect to be challenged, expect to have to come out of your comfort zone, expect to really give it your all. I'm sure you'll have a great time.